Welcome back to Matt Rogers, Skywatcher. Time is now 10:49 AM, 26th 2017, and we're going to have a look at some volcanic activity from around the world, update charts of what's going on with the volcanoes, and just very interesting, isn't it? Because it's getting more erratic all the time with these huge natural events. So let's have a look at the volcanic charts. These are volcanic tremor charts. These are very recent as well. One at 9:47, no charts. You can see that there was no tremors at that point in time. There again, you can see at the bottom chart the days and weeks of the tremors. Now they're getting bigger, aren't they? Here, the tremors are getting larger. As we go through the chart, you'll see that the tremors have got much more stronger as well. Here's two more of these tremor charts. Again, look at the bottom chart. Very erratic. Just basically, the thing is, we're just getting to a point now, aren't we, that we're seeing all more erratic situations that are going on around the world. And these charts prove it, don't they? These Italian charts, written in Italian. Thing is, the charts are very erratic, aren't they? Also on this Italian chart, you can see this very recent earthquakes. Now, the magnitude as well is greater than the smaller ones. The green and the blues are showing the huger earthquakes and tremors. Also the red small ones as well as smaller earthquakes. And these are up to date now. These are 25th and 26th. So again, all over the world we're getting these huge large earthquakes as well. Underneath our feet, underneath the ground we walk on is getting a lot hotter down there, and also causing a lot of shifting of the land. If I move over to these markers, you can see that this one was on the 13th of 2017, 4:32, in this small town in Stromboli. Again, you've got one here as well on the 1st of the 3rd, 2017, 12:56, in Alicante. Down here we've got a few more as well in the sea area, 27th of the 2nd, 2017, at 6:20, 16 seconds. Many others as well, reported on the 16th of the 3rd, 2017 at 9:25. These are down at the Canary area. Here again, there's other ones here on the 2nd of the 3rd, 2017. So this is a huge area of earthquake and tremors, and also they have volcanoes here as well. It's all part of what's going on. Everything has been agitated, earthquakes, volcanoes. It's all because of them spraying the skies with those chems, because we've got those huge heavenly bodies up there with our sun. We've seen the reflections on the other video. There's one on the 4th as well. Here's another one. It's on the 12th of the 3rd, 2017. So it's just basically going through all the different areas. I mean, you can see now as well, if we go down here as well, I apologise, it's all in Spanish. But again, we're seeing the same evidence all the time, aren't we? Here's another image that's in Italy as well. You can see those pink skies, that pinkness that we see up on the Ustream NASA cams, and also on the Mexico volcano cams as well. But Italy have got it as well now. We're seeing this huge pink light source, and it's not from our sun, it's from the brown dwarf star. This huge colouring in our skies. It's just a matter of a situation where we need to wake as many people up to make sure that they know that this incoming system is on its way. These huge pink strange reflections are coming in from a body from our inner solar system now that's like a wrecking ball that's agitated all the other outer inner planets of our system. Venus was very bright a couple of months ago, far too bright. People were recognizing that as well, weren't they? Everything's been brightened up, and these strong reflections as well. I've noticed that NASA's pulled down all the pink reflections on their video cams, the ones that were recorded, to show you those pink reflections. They've been pulled down now. So I'm going to go now to have a look at the worldwide earthquake chart. Let's take a quick look at the maps on this earthquake chart and see what we can find. Because it's so evident that these earthquakes are still propping up all over the planet. So we can't turn our back on this. It's just very important because the people that are suffering these earthquakes are losing their homes and their valuables and property, their life savings, just being destroyed by these natural events. And again, media won't say anything about this. They want to just cover it up and just make us carry on our day-to-day activities without knowing and having knowledge of what's going on. So let's have a look at this. Here on this up-to-date chart now, there's been 97 earthquakes in the past 24 hours, 599 earthquakes in the past 7 days, 2,968 earthquakes in the past 30 days, 37,895 earthquakes in the past 365 days. I mean, that's a lot of earthquakes, isn't it? Far too many. In the last 24 hours, 97 earthquakes. We never had this before. Never. It's all new to us now. We're getting a huge magnetic pull of these other celestial objects that are out there now. Today was a 5.7 in Nabri, Papua New, in Indonesia. Now the thing is, this week was a 6.0 as well in the Solomon Islands. And through the months as well, 6.9 in the Fiji Islands. And a 7.9 was a huge one in Papua New Guinea. It's important we pick up all the information, isn't it? So, I mean, it's devastating to see that looking through the history of the years from early 70s to now, there's been many, many more different huge figures in earthquakes. And looking in detail at this as well, it's important to get the message out there, isn't it? And there's more as well here. You can see on this marker, these markers here of the earthquake activity that happened just a couple of days ago. This one here was in Salton City, California, United States, 3.5 magnitude. That was only 2 hours ago. Here again, in California, another one 2 hours ago, 3.2. This one here as well, 7 hours ago, 3.1, and that was in California as well, in Ferndale, United States. Another huge one as well. I mean, they're all here, aren't they? I mean, they're all starting to show themselves now. This is in Papua New Guinea, 4.5. And this one here as well. This is basically down in Afghanistan. A large 4.0. Now 4.0 is still very powerful. They do change the magnitudes as well to stop the public from being frightened. This is an Italian webpage as well, where you get to see all the live information, update information of the webcams of the volcanoes. It's very interesting to look at this as well, study what's going on. I mean, this is full-on evidence, isn't it, that we see on the Ustream cams on the other side, the same pink cloud and the same reflections on the International Space Station. I mean, up in the skies there, it's very pink, isn't it? The blueness of the sky there as well is very pink, isn't it? This is in Italy. I mean, it's just so bizarre, isn't it? Just red skies, red clouding all day long. Every single part of the day, they're getting this red sky right now. Here on this Italian cam as well, you can see how the whole sky is just red, completely red, because we've got this object that's up there reflecting, not from our sun, but the sun's twin. It's so close to us now. Just look outside. You can see that the chemtrailing is more than ever in the air now, isn't it? It's just, they don't want us to see this. And no matter if the government don't explain it to the public, then everybody's going to, well, majority of the world's going to think, oh, it's all right. Can't be anything else, because they've not said anything to us. Well, let me tell you something. They won't say anything. They keep it to themselves. And they will just tell you lie after lie. This is a different chart as well, an Italian chart. And it basically shows you the different filters they use as for the temperatures that rise and drop. And basically we're seeing a lot of red reflections and high temperatures up there in the skies. And yesterday as well, it was nearly 18 Celsius here in the UK. It's just erratic all the time, isn't it? And I'm going to go now. Okay, and I'll do a much longer video this evening to do more information on research on what's going on. So take respect to all of you. And remember, Eyes to the Skies from Matt Rogers. These are very recent as well. One at 9:47. No charts. You can see that there was no tremors at that point in time. There again, you can see the bottom chart. The days and weeks of the tremors. Now they're getting bigger, aren't they, here? The tremors are getting larger. As we go through the chart, you'll see that the tremors have got much more stronger as well. Here's two more of these tremor charts. Again, look at the bottom chart. So down there. And also causing a lot of shifting of the land. If I move over to these markers, you can see that this one was on the 13th of 2017, 4:32, in this small town in Stromboli. Again, you've got one here as well on the 1st of the 3rd, 2017, 12:56, in Alicante. Down here we've got a few more. Welcome back to Matt Rogers, Skywatcher. Time is now 10:49 AM, 26th, 2017. And we're going to have a look at some volcanic activity from around the world, update charts of what's going on with the volcanoes, and just very interesting, isn't it? Because it's getting more erratic all the time with these huge natural events. So let's have a look at the volcanic charts. These are volcanic tremor charts. The magnitude as well is greater than the smaller ones. The green and the blues are showing the huger earthquakes and tremors. Also the red small ones as well as smaller earthquakes. And these are up to date now. These are 25th and 26th. So again, all over the world we're getting these huge large earthquakes as well. Underneath our feet, underneath the ground we walk on is getting a lot hot, very erratic. Just basically, the thing is that we're just getting to a point now, aren't we, that we're seeing all more erratic situations that are going on around the world. And these charts prove it, don't they? These Italian charts, written in Italian. Thing is, so the charts are very erratic, aren't they? Also on this Italian chart, you can see this very recent earthquakes